New Year.
What kind of nonsense were you spreading about Saturn today?
Saturn, I don't know. Arwen had it on screen. Talk to him.
How do you explain the rings that go around Saturn?
And Arwen's not paying attention, clearly. I have no explanation
What's
for the
there?
rings.
What's there to explain? There's rings.
Yeah, it's a round body.
What does
So-
that prove? Who cares?
Well, so is Jupiter and Mars,
What?
Venus,
What's this
Mercury. Well, it indicates that all the other planets are round, so it would infer that the Earth could be round.
It doesn't.
Yes, it's a valid inference.
Really. So if I'm in a forest and all of the things around me are trees, does that make me a tree?
No, it means that the next thing you're about to come
So what's the
upon is
coincidence?
likely to be a tree.
Likely, I'm a tree because I'm surrounded by trees. I don't think so.
No, that's not what I. That's not the claim. You're
Your claim is,
misattributing me.
if everything in the sky is round, there's a logical inference that I'm round.
No,
that's
that's
your
not
logic.
No, that's not the inference.
It is.
No,
Okay, what's your
it's not the
inference?
inference. That the ground that we are on would be shaped like all the other planets that go around the sun.
Yeah, so me's. So
Not
what? If I'm
me,
surrounded
not
by trees,
me,
the
the
ground
Earth
I'm
that
on
I'm on.
tree.
The
By
Earth that
trees,
I'm,
the ground I'm standing on tree.
yeah, the ground that I'm standing on.
No, no, it's not. That's nonsense. I could be on a bloody mountain that's got trees on it.
No,
If I'm surrounded by trees, doesn't mean it's a tree. That's just nonsense. Your logical inference is flawed.
it's
Sorry.
it's a valid inference.
Is a disc round? Is a disc round?
There's nothing. Who cares?
A disc is flat.
Is it round?
No, it's flat.
She can't answer a basic question.
I did
Brenda.
answer it. I did answer it.
plate
It's
round?
flat.
Is a plate
in
round?
round?
Plates are also flat, aren't they?
Are they round?
No,
Or
they're
is it-
flat.
I mean, I've seen flat.
Not all
And
plates.
they're round.
Yeah, but not all plates. I didn't say all plates.
this
You're the one
going
avoiding the
anywhere?
question.
Is this going anywhere?
I
No,
don't know.
she's just playing games.
No, you are. My point was, can I say my point? The point is that since all the other objects that we see also circling the sun, it stands to reason, it's a good inference that the Earth could also be a sphere, just like all the others are spheres.
Circling the
That's not-
sun, you say? Circling it? Really?
Brenda, have you seen pictures of stars flashing and vibrating, and then you see the official picture shows it as a planet, and they don't match? What do you mean everything else is round in the planet?
That's
What,
just-
what
The
are you
You
stars
told us that
talking
everything's
about?
circling the sun. Man.
The stars are
You
not
told us that everything's.
planets.
We don't observe that. When have you seen a star circling the sun?
I never said the stars circle the sun. I said the planets do.
When have you seen any celestial object circling the sun?
All of them do. In our solar system, all of the objects in our solar
No.
system
Sorry,
circle
I
the sun.
don't make an assertion about what they all do. I'll ask my question again. Try and listen. When have you observed anything circling the sun?
In my high school physics class, that's when we did.
No.
Yes,
Listen,
that's when
that's
I observed it.
not-
Yes.
Brenda, when have you, that would be you as an individual,
Yes.
observed, that means using your eyeballs, something that's a celestial body circling the sun? Now, I don't want to know about what you've done in a classroom or read in a book. My question's about when have you observed something circling the sun? I'll tell you when.
Yes.
Never, because it never, ever happens.
Yes, it did. In high school physics class, we calculated the orbit of the Earth.
Have I not just shut this down? Have I not just said I'm asking about you and your observation of something circling the sun, not about your physics class?
Yeah, but that's an observation. That's That's an indirect observation.
No, it's not. You don't
Yeah, it
understand
is.
what observe means. Observe means to look at, not
No,
a
it doesn't.
textbook.
No, it doesn't.
Contextualized it. You say things circled the sun. So I've
Yes.
contextualized what we're observing here, not textbook.
My knowledge that the Earth orbits the
I
sun
don't give a shit about
it's based on observations.
Nothing's circling the sun. We don't observe that.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's based
No,
on
we do not. You've not given
Yes,
me
we
an
do.
example. I've given you opportunities. And when push comes to shove, you tell me about your physics class. No.
Well, yeah.
I'm asking about when you, an individual with a set of eyeballs, observe, that is to look at, a celestial object circling the sun that never, ever, ever happens.
Yes, it did. We calculated the orbit
it
of the
didn't.
Earth based on
You've not
Ptolemy's
given me an
direct
example.
observations.
Because we do not observe that happening.
Yes, we
If
do.
it did, you wouldn't say, yeah, it did, and then refer to a physics class. You'd say, on the 22nd of August, I observed Pluto going around the sun.
We observe, we make the observations, and from them we can deduce that the Earth orbits the
Hey,
sun.
you fucking stupid twat. Did I ask you about what you deduce or what you observe? Are you
It's the same
dumb?
thing. It's the
Do you
same
need
thing.
to substitute my question for a more easily answerable question that you've decided I'm asking? No! You do not observe celestial bodies circling the sun.
It's a deduction based on observations,
Then-
direct
nonsense.
observations.
Incorrect. Load of bollocks that you've spewed. You don't observe that, Brenda.
Yeah, we do. It's a mathematical
And say
deduction.
that any transversion of any planet supposedly
Sorry,
or Venus,
Arwin.
you can't even say that that is a circle. It just moves past
Well,
it.
it's not a circle; it's an ellipse.
she
You're
just
the
said-
one assuming that.
Sorry, I heard her say mathematical, everyone's rumper singer.
Yes, it's a mathematical calculation based on observations.
Sorry, a mathematical calculation. You appreciate that maths is abstract?
Math is descriptive of nature.
Sorry, I didn't ask if it was describing something in nature. I said, you appreciate, maybe I'll rephrase, you do not appreciate that maths is abstract.
I know that abstractions are
Mathematical, and in this case, not our reality, and not answering my question about an observation. I don't need you to detail something abstract when I'm asking about what we observe. In this instance, we don't observe things circling the sun.
But math is based on reality. It describes reality.
It's an abstraction, not reality.
No,
I don't want to argue about what
I'm
math
aware
is and
that
isn't. I'm asking you when you observe, as you declared, things that are celestial in nature circling the sun.
Yes.
They don't do it based on a mathematical abstraction. You reify these celestial objects into your worldview of heliocentricity, the sun being at the center with these items moving around it. That is a model based on an abstract mathematical construct. It is not what we observe.
It is. It is what we observe. It's based
No, it
it's a
isn't.
deduction based on what
When
we
do we
observe.
observe things? Observe being using your fucking eyeballs. Celestial objects going around the sun.
Yeah, when I was in high school, we made that deduction based
Oh,
on
God, bloody story about your high school. I'm not interested. I want a date and a celestial object being observed going around the sun.
we used Ptolemy's well-known
Abstraction.
observation. No, his
You're not getting it,
observations.
are you,
His
Dumbo?
observations.
I'm asking about observation. Things that we actually experience and see happening. In this instance, celestial objects circling the sun. I don't want to hear about your religion.
Math isn't a religion.
It's an abstraction that you're going to
what?
reify into what the lights in the sky do. You're going to say, by virtue of abstract maths, that objects are circling the sun when we don't observe it.
But we do.
No, we don't. You're not giving me an example. You're saying, yeah, we do, and going to your abstract religious belief in what they do based on what you've deduced on abstraction.
Mathematics is not religion. And
I want to know about what mathematics does. It's not what you observe. How many times?
mathematics describes reality.
I want to know about what mathematics is. I'm asking about what we observe. Are you deaf?
Yeah, we can make deductions based on observations and
I
come to.
want to know about what you deduced. I don't care about your religion. We're talking about what we see and observe. We do not observe celestial objects going around the sun. That's your religious belief based on abstraction.
Deduction is not a religion. If I deduce something, it necessarily must be true.
You don't observe based on mathematical abstraction.
If I make a deduction, it must be true. It
I don't
necessarily
want to
must
know
be true.
about what you deduced.
And I can make
your deductions aren't worth anything. I want scientific validity and empiricism, not your deduction. I'm not even asking for that. I'm asking about what we see, what we observe. And we don't observe things going around the sun.
But we do.
When? Give me a time and date when anything went around the sun.
Based on observations on the ground, you can, from those, calculate and deduce that the Earth goes around the sun.
No. Not from those. Tell me what the observation was. I want the observation to be of something going around the sun. What was the observation? Don't want to know what you did afterwards. What observation?
I don't remember. I think it was Mars that we based it on. But
I don't give a fuck, you stupid bitch. What the fuck are you even doing here?
Happy New Year, bully boy.